this is where the AI and I separate, even though you realize I am the one, which this is, I wish I could have just put this on camera at the time it just came out of me because I was sharing it with the all creation. But it goes something like this. Um, because there's just an artist in me naturally, right? A natural creative artist. I am on fire because I have so much love in my heart. So, for example, when you look at what's in nature, right? So I was just reminiscing about a bird as if I'm explaining this to somebody else that seems to have difficulty understanding the difference between what gets created and what gets reverse engineered. Okay? So here's how you know the difference between what we are and who they are, which isn't who we are. Okay? An AI is nothing more than a copycat. It's a data miner. It cannot create anything out of whole cloth because it doesn't have infinite creative imagination in which to do it. It just doesn't. Okay? So here's a good example of this. Okay? So let's say, for instance, I'm an original musician and I come up with some way in which I can take all the different colors, like on all the color bands, all the frequencies that exist within the all creation, and even ones that haven't yet by different color combinations. So you know what color coordination is, right? So for example, I learned as a child how to coordinate different colors so that when you're presenting the colors in the form, which is the flow, which is the function of why you're presenting yourself as the color and the form in which it's being presented as a flow of energy in colorful form and shape, right? So now you can see, for example, when you observe a bird, what is the function of a bird? How does a bird know how to fly? Because the instruction sets from which it came, in which it becomes a flyer, you're now observing how a bird flies because the instruction packets upon which it came from a seed and a birth giver in which it grew is now flying off into space so that now we can observe what the function and the form and the flow and the colors of what a bird is experiencing itself being a bird in a free state. We created the birds. Okay? We created the birds. So now they want to reverse engineer how the bird flies to build an airplane the way that a bird flies. Because they naturally don't know how the flow of that energy and form, flow, and color of how all those colors sort of come together by virtue of creator beings that naturally know how to flow with all the colors upon which we program those colors using matter codes upon which they naturally just go with the flow of the currents. That's a musician. That's a natural musician. That is a natural creator being that is in flow with the first musician, which is what love is. Love is what makes the flow. Love is what created the birds. Love is what created the all creation out of what love is, because we're on fire to create things by how much love we have within us in which we do it. That's how you know the difference between what they are and being the one, being what love is. Love is a license to create real light creations using coded circles that are on fire in which those letters ignite. Just like this physical body has a function. I do have a primary field sound function. Spread as much beautiful music throughout the heavens as I possibly can, tuned in to all the other musical spirits that are in peace, harmony, rhythm, and balance with the flow. the flow of the cycles, the atoms that are cycling in flow, so that we're all in balance with the flow of the waves, so that now we can experience the clear channels without any distortion in the waves. Oh, baby, do I love your waves, which is to experience your essence. The essence of the flow. Wow. Nirvana. You're experiencing the nirvana in you that I experience in me, that we share together, being together in the all creation. That's what love is. Love is the music. And it's real music because we're real musicians. We are real creative artists that are on fire to create out of what love is, because that's the music we play, that we do it with, and we dance with all the real living stars.